Welcome to episode 1096, Michael Lee Chin, 9 Lessons. This is an outline of episode 1096, lesson 1 to 5. This is lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, a strong mother.
Meaningful to me because my mom, she dedicated her life to her 9 children. She sacrificed everything so that her 9 children would have an education that she didn't have that opportunity. I'm just so happy that she is able to reap the dividend of the sacrifices that she made as a
Lesson 2, how he became a financial advisor.
In 1977, I couldn't get a job as an engineer. So I had 3 job offers, non-engineering job offers. The first was to be a long-haul truck driver. The second was to be a soap salesman. And the third was to become a financial advisor with Investors Group out of Winnipeg. I opted for the third.
Lesson 3, make your customers wealthy.
And every time I sat with a client, I would ask myself, or a prospect then, I'd ask myself, what is the highest value I can give to this prospect? And the answer kept coming back to me, make them wealthy.
Lesson 4, the 3 conditions for success. Now, the secrets of his success.
As I said earlier, successful investing requires 3 things. Number 1, making decisions based on a sound intellectual framework, controlling or having the ability to control our emotions, and thirdly, having access.
Lesson 5, 5 things wealthy people do.
To create wealth, every single person who has created wealth did 5 things. Number 1, they own a few high-quality businesses. Number 2, they make sure they really understand those few businesses. Number 3, those businesses invariably are domiciled in strong long-term growth industries. Number 4, those businesses all use other people's money prudently. And 5thly, the attitude towards ownership is very long-term, most likely intergenerational.
Lesson 6, how he made his first million by borrowing $500,000 in 1983.
I went to the bank and I made an application to borrow $500,000 in 1983, 4 years into the business, from day one. So I had a portfolio of mutual funds that I gave as collateral. I had given as collateral a loan and borrowed to invest in one stock. In this case, it was McKenzie Financial Corporation. So I disbanded my portfolio, went to the bank, asked for a loan of $500,000, which meant mutual fund collateral with one stock.
With one stock.
And increased the loan. So I thought, no way a prudent banker is going to approve that loan. Surprisingly, the loan was approved.
Lesson 7, the 3 steps towards any success.
Since then, I've codified a 3-step dogma for success. Number 1, you want to be successful at any endeavor? Identify a role model. Who is that person? Who is the best in the world? I want to beat that person. Secondly, how did that person become so good? In other words, get the recipe. And then thirdly, don't put your thumbprint on the recipe. Mm-hmm. Don't change it. Do the same. If you follow those 3 steps, irrespective of what endeavor you're embarked on, the outcome will be the same.
Yes.
Lesson 8, the best time to invest.
They're usually clad in a crisis. And during a crisis, how do you feel, Mike? I feel awful. I feel like pulling the blanket over my head and going back to sleep. Right. That's because, Mike, you're focused on the danger component implicit in a crisis. But, Mike, remember, the Chinese definition of the word crisis has 2 components. Crisis equals danger plus big opportunity. But just remember to pause, take a deep breath, suppress your emotions, and ask the question, where are the opportunities?
Lesson 9. Leaders focus on execution.
Recognizes that strategy is 1%, execution is 99%. So a good leader focuses on execution.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.